Mama told me when I was young, cop sat beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say, 'cause it'll help you some sunny day. Lynyrd Skynyrd, y'all. Simple Man. Gary Royston, Ronnie Van Zant wrote that song. You like Skynyrd, man? You like their music? I grew up on Skynyrd. To me, they're one of the great rock and roll southern rock bands. Turn that buzz off. This is a guitar. I worked on today for a guy that brought it in. He wanted to switch fixed. And this is an SG copy. Sounds pretty good. Getting back to Skynyrd, man, they are, that amp, that's a PV. It's a PV amp, Delta Blues amp. But getting back to Skynyrd, man, they were a great band. I don't know if you guys liked them or not. I know probably a lot of you folks do, some people don't. I like probably the best Skynyrd version was the one that was on the airplane when it went down. They had it, man. Steve Gaines, I've talked about Steve Gaines a bunch. He's from a town up here in Joplin, not too far from me where I'm at. Maybe a couple hours, Seneca, Missouri, Miami, Oklahoma. That area up there is where Steve and Cassie was from. And he was just a monster player. Played a Strat most of the time. With Skynyrd and Les Paul too. He's a Les Paul guy too, and he could play anything. He was just and back in Ed King's days, when Ed was in the band, early on. I think he started out on bass guitar and then they moved him to guitar, which was a very smart move on Ronnie's part. But they were just a monster player. I mean, they were just a monster band. I mean, they're all monster players in that band. We got to do Artemis Powell, speaking of Skynyrd, the drummer that was in the band when the plane went down and played on Street Survivors record. And he was with them for quite a while before the plane went down. But anyway, he just gave them that sound. His drumming was just, and Burns was a great drummer too, the original drummer. But Artemis Powell just gave them a really cool sound. And if you get a chance to go see, we got to do 2 or 3 shows with these guys, Artemis Powell Band, a few years ago. If you get a chance to go see them, to me, that's the closest thing to Skynyrd you will hear live now. I mean, the Lynyrd Skynyrd band is out there now. I got a friend that plays guitar in that band. Not a close friend, but we're friends, and they're a great band. I mean, they sound good too. But if you want to hear the closest thing to Skynyrd you can hear, back when Ronnie Van Zant, a lot of the original members were still in the band, it would be the Artemis Powell Band. Those guys are they just kill it, man. They sound, the first time I heard them play, I was waiting for Ronnie Van Zant to walk out and sing. That's how good they sound. I mean, it was just like listening to the guys back in the day, So if you get a chance to go see the Artemis Powell Band, go check them out. But I just got done with the studio. I was going to show you this guitar, man. It's a really cool guitar. And it sounds, let me turn the amp back on. This guitar sounds really nice for cheaper guitar that can amp. I want to thank all you guys for all your comments on the last few videos I've been putting out, man. Your comments mean the world to me, and get to talk to you guys, and a lot of nice folks out there with a lot of nice comments, and I sure appreciate that very, very much. If you haven't subscribed to my page, subscribe to my page and like my page and all that good stuff. And give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give me a thumbs up if you like, a thumb down if you didn't. I'm cool with all that, man. I get it. yeah, man, for a cheaper guitar, this guitar sounds really nice. SG copy, it plays great. I set it up and it plays good. I mean, it's, you know, there again, I've talked about this before. I don't think you have to have a $2,000 guitar. I think you have to have one that sounds good, plays in tune, and stays in tune, and like this guitar. I can go gig with this guitar. Let me change the setting over here. That's the clean channel. Thing sounds really, really good. It really does. Front pickup. Yesterday was one of my other guitar heroes' birthday, man. Jerry Reed was the reason why I played today. I've done a couple of videos on him, but he was my hero. He was the guy. When I heard Eastbound and Down Ride, I just kind of, I thought, man, I want to play guitar. You know, that thing. And then they were doing the two parts. You know, they were doing all three guitars, and there's three parts on that ride: the one, the third, and the fifth. That they were all doing, and that's, you know, I might do. I've had several people ask me about that. I might do a ride and break it down, the Reed thing, and go through all the harmony parts with it. Man, it'd be really cool. But Jerry Reed was probably the one that I really listened to a lot. Steve Gaines was another one, man. I got the little rock and roll kick I have from Steve, and the chicken picking more from Reed, maybe. Steve Gaines is a chicken picker. He was a chicken picker rock and roller to me. To me, he was as good as it gets, and he was a phenomenal songwriter too, you know. And Reed was too, and Reed was an entertainer, and he was a movie star and all that good stuff. But I got to do 2 or 3 shows with Reed back in the early 80s, I think it was. Mid 80s, early 80s, somewhere in there. And I was just blown away by Reed. He was a credible, really nice guy, just super dude. And so happy birthday, Snowman. But I'm gonna hop off here, man. Hope you guys are having a great day. Get ready for the weekend. Spring is here, yeah. And so we're going to play some music, y'all, this coming weekend. So if you get a chance, come out and see us. God bless. Thanks again for all the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You know what to do. And if you play, turn it up loud, y'all. Really loud. Later.